up, Internet? EDC Gear Guy here. I had a big knife day today. This wasn't part of it. I just brought it out to show you something, but I got this in today in the mail. I figured I could open it on camera with you guys so you can see it. I got this today. Oh, always wanted one of these AK-47s. 3V steel. Just, oh, so happy. My God, I'm so happy. That really just made my day that all this came in. Then, sure enough, this came in the mail today. The Hogtooth Nova 2. I think it's a Nova 2 with the aged ivory or aged bone. I'm not sure what. But this, if you guys watch the Knife Junkie podcast, if you're a member of the Patreon, which I am, I try and support all the content creators, you know, with at least a few bucks a month on Patreon, because I watch their stuff, you know, it's the least I can do. And they do a giveaway every month on the Knife Junkie if you're one of their, you know, and there's only like 90-something people in the Patreon, so your chances of winning some are actually pretty good. And I swear to God, the first month, well, it's not true. I had signed up for 2 previous months, but I changed all my accounts on my Patreon and put in, you know, a different username and account. And the first month with the username, boom, the EDC Gear Guy account, I win this beautiful EDC fixed blade by Hogtooth. This is handmade by whoever the guy is. I can't remember his name over at Hogtooth. And, you know, this is a $350 handmade fixed blade. I never win anything, dude. I never, like, I'm the worst luck when it comes to, like, gambling. And when I was a kid opening up baseball cards, I never got shit. I can't believe I'm super thrilled that I won this. It's just so not my style because it's so little. Boy, does it feel good in hand. This jimping is amazing. They should do all jimping like this. It's like sandpaper, but, like, better. This is obviously, really, it's a self-defense knife, I would think, by looking at it. But God, I'm so happy I won. I never win anything. So I almost would feel guilty selling it or trading it for something that I would more likely carry. I'll try carrying this for a little bit, see how it goes. So then, like I said, I got that, always wanted one of these. And then I watched the Joe X video where he took one of these, this exact model, the GSM 3V model, and he just beat the shit out of it. And it took a beating. I mean, it took way more of a beating than like 99% of all the other stuff that he beats on. I was completely sold. That was months ago I saw that. I just haven't, you know, they're expensive. I mean, they're not really for what you get. They're 100 something, whatever. They retail like 150, but usually you can buy them at 110, 120 bucks. I think I got it like, you know what? I got this wholesale. So I got it for a lot cheaper than everybody else gets it. But it was still not cheap. It was still, you know, almost 100 bucks for me to buy. But yeah, I think I got that for, I get that wholesale 90. So anyway, then, this is all in one day. All 3 of these knives. Then I get the Lynn Thompson collection, which I haven't opened yet. This is how it came. This is the ATC all-terrain chopper kukri. I think it's 0.01 carbon. It's just what the name of the steel is. It's basically like carbon V, I think, which is really awesome stuff, man. When I hardness test this kind of carbon steel, it's super hard, you know, and it's supposed to be super tough and springy. So I guess just because the corrosion resistance is shit on it, they don't use it anymore. Nobody does, but they should, because I mean, you got everything else: edge retention, toughness. Well, edge retention and toughness. But anyway, so I wanted to open it with you guys. You know, as you can see, it comes with the Lynn Thompson certificate of authenticity that he signs. Now, this is from his actual personal collection. This is how they come. Now, I have another kukri of his, which I got this about a week ago or so. This is the LTC, the light terrain chopper. I'll show you that one. Also from his collection. And this is one of 2. He only had 2 of these in his collection. I managed to score one of them, which is pretty cool. This one, though, I didn't know how many in his collection, so they put a note in it. This is how you can tell. This is the polished blade. This is just for them, not really for me, I guess, when they have it on the shelves or whatever, wherever they're storing these. One piece total means this is the only one he had in his collection. So I scored the only all-terrain chopper kukri, which personally, I would rather have this one than the Gurkha kukri, because if you know, I actually managed to buy one of his Gurkha kukris too. From one of the older models from like the late 90s, I believe. And I don't know how many of them are in his collection. But I got one of them. It's probably not many because the way things are going. Oh, look at that. Wow. Here's the difference between this and like the Gurkha kukri. It's the same size. Same shape. But the tip of the Gurkha kukri slowly tapers from back here. Slowly, it gets thinner and thinner and thinner. This one just gets like, this goes from like blunt to thin, like real fast. So more or less, you have the strongest tip style that you can get in all of the kukris from Cold Steel. And I'm not sure where the Gurkhas are made now. I think they're made in Taiwan. These are USA made, which I love. I don't know if you can read that. Made in the USA. Oh, God. You got to feel the weight on this thing. You get the classic, that classic handle that they used back in the day. And, woo, sharp. I mean, wow. Yeah, let's get a piece of paper or something and pull one out of my printer here. Fresh piece from the printer. Let's check this thing out. I mean, wow, that is, like, it's just, like, ridiculous. All parts of the blade. The belly. Let's see how the tip is. Oh, no, maybe not the tip. Yeah, it is. Look at that. I can make, like, little curly cues. Well, it's catching a little bit. Once you get down here, though. Holy shit. Let's see. Oh, that's 2 pieces. Never mind. That's cheating. I thought it was 1. This is the real test. I'll start from the bottom and go all the way. Yeah, I mean, razor, dude. Freaking razor this thing is. So anyway. Super happy. Thanks, Lynn. Appreciate you selling this to me. I really do. What an awesome... Look at those old grind lines from back in the day. All the new production ones from Taiwan or wherever the hell they're made. They don't look like that. Some dude sat there and just ground away on this, and just super cool, man. Covered in some kind of like grease. This could easily get get some rust on it without that. But wow, super cool. And one of the best parts about these is they come with the leather sheath. You don't have the freaking blade dulling fiberglass reinforced nylon sheaths, the Secure-X. Look, Secure-X sheaths would be awesome. They really would be if they just made them Kydex. Just make exactly the same, but in Kydex. I don't, because it's really frustrating. You buy this crazy sharp knife like this. This thing's crazy sharp. And you can't, like, if there's an emergency, you can't just, like, whip it out of the... You got to... When you pull these out, you have to push. Right now, I'm pushing the spine up down against this part of the inside so that the edge doesn't touch here on the inside. Because, I want to keep this ridiculously sharp edge if I can. I love these Secure-X sheaths. I just hate the fact that the glass inside the nylon is harder than any steel that I know of, unless it's some ridiculous, like, some kind of other bullshit steel that you don't really, that nobody can afford to make knives with. So anyway, yeah, super cool, huh? Look at that. Look at the thick. That thing is thicker than a ghetto booty, dude. Look at that thing. But that's it. I mean, if you look at the other ones, they will start thinning somewhere around here. The taper goes and goes and goes and goes. This one starts to thin from here. Yeah, and the leather sheath with the leg tie. I mean, God, why did they stop making these? They're so nice. Just a wonderful sheath. Really, it's really hard leather too. It's not soft at all, which is fine. I mean, that's the way you want it. You're going to have this jungle chopping monster. Be careful putting this thing in. Jeez. Yeah, it's so tight that it doesn't want to go in, and I don't want to force it in with my hand. Wow. Yeah, that is crazy tight. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, there it is. What I'm doing wrong is I don't put it in right. All right. So anyway, thanks, Lynn Thompson. Love the knife. Thanks for selling it to me. I appreciate it. The only one in his collection. Awesome. So anyway, I had bought... Get all this shit out of here. I had bought his other light terrain chopper. Again, with this really nice, amazing leather sheath. But you can see this guy's a lot thinner. Same style, though. Gets, you know, they didn't thin this one out too much because it's already thinner. It's a third thinner than the last knife we just looked at. But it's called a light terrain chopper. It's made for light work. It's made to carry light. But I cleaned all the grease off, but you can see I re-oiled. I used some actual KPL here, just put it on the edge so the edge wouldn't rust. Again, one of two from Lynn's personal collection of this one. I guess these would have been made in the late 90s, early 2000s, maybe in the 90s. I don't know. This is also USA made. So that's the real reason I wanted these, because they're USA made. That's just awesome. I also bought one of his Laredo buoys made with SK5 from somewhere around like 2010. And it came with the leather sheath that goes in the belt, you know, with the knob on it that holds it in your belt. I don't know what they call that. I know. I should know these things. But awesome. Just wanted to show off my knife day. And then to top it all off, this came in last and just blew my mind. I still can't believe I won this thing. Hogtooth knives, Nova. I think it's a Nova 2. It's a Nova something. But yeah, just really cool. You can see that Hogtooth logo there. And I believe these are handmade 100%. I don't know if they friggin' charge enough for them on the website, but I highly recommend checking out. If you're the kind of guy that likes expensive knives that you're going to actually carry, I mean, this is a great, look at this blade shape. You know, what an awesome blade shape for everything. Self-defense, food prep, utility. You can get in, you know, with the point, do utility cuts. I don't know, just, I can't remember the steel on this. I can't remember. I think the Novas are made with, I don't know. I mean, I know it's a good steel. But this is what the knife junkie guy, Bob DeMarco, he uses hogtooth to make his designs. He's got a couple knives he's designed, and they've been made through hogtooth, through this company, this same company. And they're really cool. They're a little more tactical than this, which I like tactical knives. I'm just that kind of guy, but I really do love this little knife. So anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate you tuning in for my show-off session here of my big knife day. And I will be... Oh, let me grab them real quick. I will be doing... Sorry, I know nothing but the best production value here. I will be doing my Talwar video next. I went on the group, the Cold Steel Next Generation group on Facebook, and I did a poll, and I said, what do you guys want? What would you want me to do? I listed a bunch of different knives, and the Talwar series won by like kind of a landslide. So I will be doing a Talwar series, including these, which are also from Lynn Thompson's collection. I managed to get 4 of them. Don't ask me how. These are the original. These are the CTS XHP Talwars. I'll show you. Serrated. These are the serrated Talwars. There you go. There's like the model number and all that. These are the serrated Talwars in 4-inch, which they don't make anymore. But they made back then. And of course, they do come with a you know, cert of authenticity. Serial number, I don't know what the serial number really means. I don't know how many of them he had. He probably had like a case of them or a crate of them, who knows. But anyway, they're straight from Lynn, so pretty sweet. These are going to be up for sale on the EDC Gear Guys site. These are unicorns, man. You know, even without the Lynn Thompson cool collectible part of this, you know, good luck finding something like this online. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Let me see if I can get this in here without ruining it. Yep, good to go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.